Okay, guys. This is the beautiful Sophia again, and I haven't done a video where I just vent to you guys. I think I've done one of them, but this one is going to be like a kind of like a different side of me, something that you have never seen of me. So, this is going to be the last video of the night. I promise you. The next time you'll see my hair different, probably a different setting, better lighting. I'm doing these videos off my webcam right now. But I just wanted to come back on and tell these parents out here to get their children, teenagers, whatever, get them. Because there should be no. Okay, first of all, let me back up. Tell you the story real quick. So my mom comes home from a few minutes ago, and she tells me that my grandmother and my aunt's electricity has gone out. So I'm thinking, all right, it has been hot here lately. It has been really hot here. And I know that in our house, our power has gone out a couple of times and came back on because it's so hot. I guess the generators are working extra hard to keep the electricity flowing. So anyway, she tells me that the electricity over there goes out and that it looks like nobody else's. She lives in an apartment building. It looks like nobody else's lights or electricity has gone out but my grandmother's. So I'm like, So she wants me to call the electricity company here. I give the electricity company a call and I tell them what's going on. My aunt is disabled. Those of you who know anyone or who know anyone who is disabled or even people that are elderly, know that that's a very serious matter when your electricity goes out because electricity runs everything. Your air conditioning, the plugs in your house, whatever it is. My aunt is, she has a hospital bed that runs off of electricity. Her mattress is inflatable and deflatable. So if the electricity goes out, her mattress will over time, depending on how long it stays out, her mattress will deflate, which will not be comfortable for her at all. So I call the electricity company and I tell them the matter and I told them that it is important, that someone gets out there to figure out what's going on. And the lady on the phone tells me that, because it's just that one unit's electricity that has gone out, the possibility of a technician coming out is very unlikely. But I told her my grandmother is elderly and my aunt is disabled. So I would really appreciate, if you could make a note on the ticket, notifying the person who's going to come out of those two factors. So anyhow, she was nice enough to put that on the ticket, and finally a technician did stop by the house because I guess they do realize that, hey, this is an elderly person, it is warm outside, and we have had a few deaths as a result of the heat. And by there being a disabled person in the home, this is a serious matter. So we're gonna get over there and check it out. So they got over there, check it out. The breakers in their apartment, were they flicked them on and off, and there was nothing. So there is a storage room downstairs. So the technician goes downstairs and realized that her apartment and only her apartment, the breakers for her apartment have been flicked off. So I'm like, that's odd. So they turn it back on. So needless to say, she has her power back. But my mom tells me that she heard some people in the building, like some kids in the building, laughing and running out of the building. So I'm assuming that they went down and they played a little prank. So all I'm saying is, parents and teenagers who are watching this video, I don't know if they were teenagers or not because I was not over there to see, but I know that it was some adolescents who did this job, so to speak. And I know what it's like to be young, and I know what it's like to play silly little pranks, but never have I done anything like that. You're messing with someone's, you don't know who's living, what type of person is living in that particular unit. And in this case, my grandmother and my aunt, who are one's elderly and one is disabled, were in this unit. Mind your children. Why? This is like at 9 o'clock anyway when it's happened. It's about 9:45 right now. Why are your children out at this time anyway, running in and out of people's buildings, turning off electricity? Not cool. I can understand if you're what you call it, knocking and running, or some people know it as nigger knocking. I can understand if you're doing that because that's not causing really any harm. But to go into somebody's building and to play with the electricity, that's not cool. Especially with the circumstances we're working with here. And I understand that they're young and they might not know all of the trouble that they could cause, but educate your children on stuff like that. And let them know that they shouldn't be going out doing stuff like that because it's not cool. So I just want to come on and vent a little bit about that. And for the sake of your own child's safety, you should know where they are at all times. It shouldn't be a group of them running out. They live in a good area, but still anything can happen. What if someone downstairs in the basement where they went to turn off the electricity, people have storage rooms down there. So what if there was somebody in the building that saw these kids playing in this storage area? They could have, taken it as a threat that they were trying to steal their things, and they could have called the cops on them, or even worse could have happened. So even violent things could have happened. So I just say, keep tabs on your children, teenager or no teenager. Keep tabs on them because they do like to do silly things like going in a building and cutting off someone's electricity. Next, it could be setting a fire or something even worse than cutting off electricity. So I just want to come on here and vent to you guys a little bit. I know you guys can understand where I'm coming from. If not, now you do understand where I'm coming from. So that's pretty much it. Hope you like my vent video. Peace. Don't go around cutting off people's electricity when it's 95, 100 degrees outside. Yes, at night. Yes, at 9 o'clock at night. Because it's such a big inconvenience. So, and you don't know the circumstances that people are in when you go around cutting off people's electricity. All right, such a big inconvenience. All right, see you later.